Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. We're talking about a player potentially linked to Paris Saint Germain that we've been talking about for at least 2 years on this YouTube channel. And that player's name is Ryan Cherki. Ryan Cherki. There has always been immense interest from Paris Saint Germain for the young French Algerian at Lyon. Nasser has wanted him, Campos has wanted him, Lucha has wanted him. But obviously, a lot of stuff have been potential stumbling blocks for his potential arrival at Paris Saint Germain. Firstly, his former agent. His previous agent used to be Faisal Amari, who we all know is Kylian Mbappe's mom. And obviously, the relationship between her and Paris Saint Germain was never going to work. But since then, he sacked her. He don't have Faisal Amari as his agent anymore. It's Moussa Sissoko, who is obviously the agent of Desiree Doué, Bradley Barcola, Osman Dembele, Randal Koulibaly, and so on. So he's more attached. He's closer to potential move to Paris Saint Germain. The second stumbling block was John Textor. John Textor is the president of Lyon, American, and he has a very tense negative relationship with Nasser Khalifi, and this has been going on for a while. They've been debating with each other. They've had some heated moments in live discussions as well. So their relationship being bad has obviously made it very difficult for Paris Saint-Germain to sign Ryan Cherki. But as I said, Faisal Amara is gone, and then obviously this report, not a report, I mean basically a fact, this right here dropped. So John Textor, this was in the Paris Saint-Germain Arsenal game. John Textor met with Nasser Khalifi and posted this picture on Instagram with the caption, "Very happy to be invited by PSG to the Champions League semi-final." So Nasser Khalifi invited John Textor for this game. Also happy to be working with Nasser Khalifi again at this critical time. So they're working again together. I left the cowboy hat in Lyon tonight to support France. Obviously, the cowboy hat, that was a derogatory thing Nasser Khalifi said to John Textor because he's American. And what he meant by that, I left the cowboy hat in Lyon, tonight I support France. Basically, I put down the sword to, improve the relationship. The relationship between Nasser Khalifi and John Textor has improved a lot. But obviously, the big thing that we want to look at is this right here. Obviously, the UNFP ceremony was taking place yesterday where many PSG players were awarded trophies like Dembele, Best Player of the Year, Desiree Doué, Best Young Player. Ryan Cherki was obviously nominated for Best Player of the Season. It was 5 nominees. He was one of them, the only non-PSG player. But he was also part of the Best XI of the season. And this is what he had to say. Would I feel good in a locker room with these boys from PSG, talking about Osman Dembele, Bradley Barcola, Pacho, Nuno, Dona, all the players that were next to him? Oh yes, absolutely. I know them all. Osman, Bradley, good friends of mine. When you have good chemistry on the pitch, it shows off the pitch too. The host, are these hints to PSG's management? Cherki, I don't know, smile. And let's take a look at the video, how he actually looks. As you can see right here, he's interviewing Cherki. They're panning the camera to Akhliosh as well, another player linked to Paris Saint-Germain. Cherki smiling. Cherki, man, he knows. He wants the move. He wants to play alongside the Dembuzes, the Barcolas, the Ballerinos, which is obviously not a surprising thing. I mean, who wouldn't want to join Paris Saint-Germain? And as said, Ryan Cherki, the interest has been mutual. It's not just Paris Saint-Germain that have wanted Ryan Cherki for a very long time. It's Paris Saint-Germain. We have wanted Ryan Cherki for a very long time. Where do we come with all of this? I thought there was no hope. I told myself we're not going to get Ryan Cherki. I'm not going to put up any hope, any expectations, because I don't think it will happen. Let's just move on. But with the relationship between John Textor and Nasser Khalifi improving, with this cheeky video right here, I think it's extremely possible for Ryan Cherki to be joining Paris Saint-Germain. Because Luis Campos wants him. Luis Enrique wants him. Nasser Khalifi, there's been a stumbling block with Cherki's previous agent, Kylian Mbappe's mother, and obviously his tense relationship with John Textor. But all of that seems to potentially have been fixed. At the moment, it seems to be we are in a great spot. We seem to be in a great spot where there is a likelihood that Ryan Cherki might join Paris Saint-Germain this summer. And it's not that hard. He has 1 year left in his contract this summer, which means that Lyon will not be asking for any stupid price despite his electric season. They'll be looking for, I believe, 20 to 30 million for Ryan Cherki. Obviously, there is a lot of interest in Ryan Cherki, but Paris Saint-Germain is the front runner. Ryan Cherki would love to come to Paris Saint-Germain, but we still know that this transfer is difficult. I will keep updating you guys on all the potential transfers to Paris Saint-Germain, including obviously Ryan Cherki. But my opinion on this, the likelihood of Ryan Cherki coming to Paris Saint-Germain has risen because of the John Textor Nasser Khalifi stuff and the recent Ryan Cherki at the UNFP Gala. standing next to them boys and doing Barcola, Cherki felt at home. Cherki felt these are my boys. And he's talking about having great relationship with them, both on and off the pitch. That's been it from boy PS Gent. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this video. And as usual, allez, 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 Paris.